Right. I think we're going. And I've joined us in area already in progress. You may notice I'm dressed a little green collecting. And speaking of new armor, I don't have my earbuds in. I just realized I fixed that. Like, why is there no audio? It is because I didn't have any. That's very silly. That looks kind of. I also got some cool dye for this out. The blue. That is not the only collecting I have done, as you can see by the amount of collecting I have done. Interface. That's over here. Really not. Rude and just let me set a marker directly to where I want to go. Set a marker next to where I want.
Hey, what?
Alright.
Well met.
I trust you are behaving yourself out there, yes?
I can
Buy
prices.
something, would you, Basim?
Guess that's as low as I can get prices. Good to know. I forgot to hit it.
Here, take a look.
Ha ha! More trinkets! Let me lighten your load. You have been a fine treasure hunter, Basim. Now you can look the part.
Okay. What I get? Treasure hunter house. That's alright looking. One last turn. While I'm here. Some shop things while I'm thinking about.
Good to see you.
Good to see you again, Basim. Come back with your pockets full. Do not let my shelves rest empty. Your gear does look a bit...
So long, old friend.
Until we meet again, Basim. Inshallah.
One last bit. And this way, because of course I do.
fate caused by an overturned car. All travelers and merchants should be aware of significant delays.
Return insult. Actually, one fun note before I actually go and turn in the books. Go back. I like that that's glowing purple now, but this, if you are not in the know, is fictional Necronomicon, as described by H.P. Lovecraft, by Abdul al-Hazred, at Arab. Arabic, it was the Kitab al-Azif, but translated to Necronomic. Why that's here, honestly, I'm like not 100% sure, other than like a fun oof. It's generally like, I mean, obvious big asterisk about, you know, aliens and stuff, but the historical bits are generally somewhat based in reality as opposed to just here's the Necronomicon.
You have something for me.
I found this strange book. Does it interest you?
Do you know what that is?
Oh, they're gonna.
It has
talk
many
about
names.
this.
I know it as Kitab al-Azif.
Kitab al-Azif.
The Book of the Dead.
The bad.
It is death to all who read it, if you believe the stories. I myself do not. But it will remain on my shelves where it can do no harm. Just in case. Do you have something for me? Ha! Very good! It is certain no other in the city has seen this. If you find any more, I am here.
Alright. So, as far as collectibles go, I'm missing one lost book, which is right here, but I can't get to it until later, apparently. Your chest, right here, that I can't get to. Things will happen and the story will progress and unlock the places I need to get to. Yeah, let's put the big Cthulhu on. Yeah, that's great. I had a small Cthulhu on, or put a big Cthulhu. That's how I roll. Right. But go ahead and do this, and then probably do this quest line. Maybe at that point check out the DLC quest involving Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, who ain't never had friends like these. That's the goal for today. Give me the Aegis of Immortality. Okay.
Master.
Are you ready, Basim? Karch awaits.
Ready. Let us move.
Follow me. Ever thought you would return here? To Karch?
No. Much of my childhood was spent along these streets. Finding friendship with rats and roaches. Some memories are good. Most are bitter.
Memories only serve to distract us. The Order has spread their influence into every crack in the city, turning Baghdad into their farm.
That will change.
Responsibility lies heavy on our shoulders. The Order's blight falls over Karkh, and we are the only ones who can cure it.
How has Rebecca been adjusting to Karkh?
She does not like the politics, but she has to fulfill her duty. Karkh is an acquired taste. Businesses at each other's throats. The obsession over money. Perfume.
People here are happy to be lost in their own paradise.
A paradise that can only be afforded by the wealthy, and often corrupted.
أفكر عما إذا كانت زوجة الليلة. لشقيقتي القدوم غدا. إنها تعد ألا تبكي.
Okay. Stop there. Sit.
Come, we're nearly there.
School bazaar. And a cat.
Welcome back to Karkh.
Spice still clings to the air. What was it like? The first time you took a life?
Whoop, that man's hat. Going nuts in the breeze.
I barely recall. It was a man I used to know well. Before all of this. Before the Hidden Ones.
You do not remember?
My memories are buried next to him. I refuse to let his death hunt me. The way his breath hunted me when he was alive. I won't let the past define me. This is why I now consider myself the daughter of no one. If we do not quell the storm within us while awake, it takes us in our dreams. Like
Daughter
with
of
you.
no one. Like the
And
sun. Hey. Back. That was exciting. I think we're back.
Let's find out. I've also heard they're seizing foreign goods. Mostly from the East Road.
The East Road? I believe I know someone who can help. It has been an age. Hopefully he is still around. I would be happy to see him again.
Do not
Okay.
let nostalgia cloud reality, Basim.
I will not. I know nothing stays the same. It has been some time. I wonder what has changed around here. Maybe I could first pay an old friend a visit.
In here. Right. Oh boy, a skill point. Can't really do anything with one skill point.
Guys, you reported.
What fresh brew do you have for me today, Kong?
No brew until Luca returns my crate. But if you have come to buy tea, I have many recommendations.
Kong! It is me, Basim.
Huh? 你是谁啊? Who?
Basim?
I am not an idiot. Everyone claims to be someone I know. Answer me this. What tea did my Basim like?
Ginger with some turmeric.
Wrong! Basim does not like tea. Wow, Basim, little Finch, look at you all dressed up. Come, come, follow me to my stall, away from this terrible man.
Every once in a while, there's a cutscene in here. This is just very weird.
So, little Finch, what have you been up to, huh? So many years.
Just here and there. I had to leave Baghdad for a while.
Ah, youth.
What about yourself, Kong? What have you been doing these years?
Doing what I do best, making coin. Although with some difficulty of late. The guards are on high alert, and that Greek merchant has taken it in his stride to report me at every chance. I know it in my ripe old bones that he waits for me to die of starvation, or worse, go out of business.
Priorities are a
But
little
here
strange.
you are, little Finch.
Hey,
Remember the
Hello.
dazzling duo we used to be?
How
How
is
about
the
helping a friend
Assassin's
out
Creed
for
going?
old times?
Weird
like
cutscene
old times.
conversation delivery, but
I need to speak with you
that's
after
kind of
this.
par for the
I mean,
course at
There
this
is
point.
something
Yeah.
I need as well.
Of course.
And this man
After
does
you
not
fetch
have one
my
of the good
confiscated
faces.
crate
So-
of beautiful leaves. It must be over there, where the guards are. Go forth.
Fine. But I have something to ask of you after this.
I gave the Necronomicon to the guy collecting old books, and he gave me a sweet Cthulhu charm that I am now wearing.
That's fun.
23
Are all of the H.P. Lovecraft-esque old ones actually just more Isu?
You know, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm not, would not shock me.
Which one of the Isu reached the time to influence H.P. Lovecraft's family's name was that?
It's a great question that will hopefully get to in a future Assassin's Creed game.
One! Haha! Too slow!
Oh my god. I was
That's
doing
right.
really,
Down for another.
I was doing really good at the combat when I was like off screen collecting things, and now that I am being recorded, it's just like
I mean, it's fine.
yeah.
You just have to poison them and then wait while they beat you in a corner, and eventually they'll just die on their own.
Oh yeah, I did get a new sword that involves to go along with my alien dagger that heals me every 5 hits. I have a sword that poisons people every 5 hits.
Okay.
So it all works together.
Getting a little bit of buffering, but I'm not sure. Well, not buffering so much as like frame skipping, but I'm not sure if that's
This
on my
must
end or
be
yours.
Kong's crate
It might
of
be
tea
mine.
leaves.
Internet's been squirrely.
Looks
It could
like
be
this
both.
crate
I don't
is
know.
still
I
intact.
recently just had a very
Kong will be
hard
pleased.
disconnect thing that lasted for like 2 minutes. So
Okay.
ما مشكلتك؟
Rogue! How dare you show your face?
no, Rogue's a different Assassin's Creed game.
في انتظاركم اليوم فقط. ظريف للغاية.
This is Mirage.
Also, I was gonna say I would be down for like another modern-esque Assassin's
My
Creed.
Yeah.
leaves! Praise be to you, little
Like I really
I feel
like
like it's been long
Syndicate.
enough
Put
since
it.
Syndicate.
Come, come,
Yeah.
put it here.
Because also, like, the outfits in Syndicate look fucking rad.
They did.
So bring that back,
Basim
would you?
delivers once again. Many thanks, little Finch.
Like I think
Where are
one
these
of I think
from?
there's a comic that's this
No.
era, but like
This is all the way
I
from
kind of
China.
think like
Dali, my
early Cold
hometown,
War
produces
Assassin's
the
Creed would
best
be kind of
leaves.
fun.
I also import leaves from
Yeah.
India and even Persia.
Moving up in the world, Kong.
First, then the world. I am now selling my goods at the grand auction. Have you heard of it?
The Da'irat al-Mal. Yes, I am trying to get in.
I mean, I guess their
Why?
problem is that at a
What
certain
kind of
point in
business are
time,
you
have
doing,
to
little
explain
Finch?
why the assassin
Why not
does not
share
have
it
an
with me?
automatic weapon.
We work so well together.
The kind
I
of
mean, you can make
business
it
that
work,
could
like-
get
But on the
you
other
in big
hand,
trouble.
Assassin's Creed
Do you
4,
think
you
you
had
can
like
help me
6
get into the
pistols.
That is my
and it was
best.
sick.
It was kind of sick.
But I was gonna say that on the
But do not play
I was gonna
around,
say on the
huh?
other hand,
Koch
they did
is
have
much more
all of the
dangerous
fucking
now
Da
than
Vinci
before.
war machine sequences
The
in
auction
Brotherhood.
is
So
very
you know,
exclusive.
Yeah.
It is not
Maybe
You
easy
had
to
your
get in.
1400s
maybe they've been a little
tank.
bit
I can
fast
help
and
you,
loose
little
with the
Finch.
technology
But
levels.
first,
Yeah.
I have a request. See there? Blocked. The guards are stopping everything that comes in from the road and river. It is as if they are taking orders from someone higher up. These days, they do not even accept my bribes.
If this guy was
They
going to be in
must
so
be
many
looking
cutscenes,
for
they should have
something.
spent a lot more time on his
An
face.
object.
A little bit.
Or
Some stupid nonsense.
But also, it
I
is
do
very
not know.
funny that that man
But
is
they spoil
complaining
my
about
business. That
the
I
guards
do
are
know.
not even
Now,
being
I
bribed
just
by
sell
me
down
effectively.
leaf water. I hear that they keep the items in the harbor master's guarded warehouse, somewhere east of here.
let me guess. You want me to help you free your wares in exchange for entry into the auction.
The warehouse is decorated with banners around some cranes. My items for entry into the auction. Sound like a good deal?
Sounds like a deal.
No, I said
Did
sounds
you
like a
discover
good
any
deal.
more of the plot? Oh,
No. No more
Okay.
plot has happened really, other
Hey,
than
you! Kong's friend.
Boy.
I may have something you would be interested in. Come closer.
What can I do for you?
This is about what I can do for you. Did Kong ask you to enter a warehouse?
Just say what you have to say.
That Kong is always trying his luck. Well, it's his lucky day because I happen to know where it is. All I need is something in return.
I don't have any tokens.
I will
so-
think about it.
I'm here if you change your mind.
Okay. Park. I guess that's like over here somewhere. Yeah, I didn't do any plot stuff. I collected basically all of the other collectibles.
yeah, but sometimes in these games, collectible collections will reveal plot details.
That is true, but yeah, nothing doing.
Okay.
There was one of the Tales of Baghdad involved. There was like a kid who got himself up to a really high point, and you have to show him how to do a leap of faith. And the little kid was named like Young Eagle or something. Where I think they're trying to imply that that guy is somehow related to like Altair, because Altair means eagle.
I guess this would be roughly the right time period
It's
for that.
not though, because I looked it up.
Oh, really?
Assassin's Creed 1 was like
To the
1100s.
shadows.
This is like 800.
Oh, okay. Well,
Which is why it was like, I was probably trying to do that, and then
Maybe-
I looked up the dates and I was like, wait, someone
maybe he
did
just
math
aged
right.
very gracefully.
Maybe he did. Oh, I discovered the confiscation warehouse. Sweet.
I mean, do we have any evidence that Altair was not also a secret Isu descendant with weird aging?
Well, given that you find his skeleton in Revelations, I'm gonna say he's not a weird Isu.
Warehouse
skeleton.
Kong
I mean, he
mentioned.
could have died from
I
anything.
need to find out more about this harbor.
I feel like
master.
they were pretty exclusive about, or pretty explicit about he just died of
was
old
your
age,
time?
which, you know.
I don't know. People who die of old age usually don't have their skeletons remain perfectly attached like that.
Look, video games.
There was some alien nonsense going on with that bone structure, let me tell you. I also still find it really funny that he apparently just like sat in that chair in his sick
A
assassin
list of
outfit and
exotic
just
foreign
fucking
goods
died.
seized.
Yep.
Most from out of Baghdad. There are Kong's things. Vases and some expensive tea leaves. This should be what Kong needs.
I can be the next. Hey, down with you! Hold on.
People are very okay with me just running up on them, and shanking.
Wait, what?
I mean, what are they going to do about it?
Slow down. Hold on.
Oh,
I like it. Calling aid. Ha! It's my turn.
someone's ringing a bell, and that's going to be sad in a moment.
Just you wait.
Yep, that's a bell.
Time for the kill!
But yeah, with my current equipment, I do basically get the Assassin's Creed like True Brotherhood era. I'm going to parry you and then instantly kill you deal, which is very nice.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Brotherhood is like kind of the height of the series, like
Combat?
the classic series. I guess.
I would agree with that.
Like combat-wise and everything, I feel like that was the one that had the best balance. Like everything just felt.
I would definitely agree with that.
If anything, it was maybe, I guess, a little bit too easy, because I don't remember anything in, like, the later parts of that game that felt like a challenge.
Well, yeah, no. Like, the secret of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood combat was you would stand around doing nothing, wait for someone to swing at you, and then counter, and then you would kill the guy who swung at you and someone next to him, just kind of for free.
Yeah.
And then you would just do that
But, like,
until everyone around you was dead.
But there weren't really, like, from what I remember, but it's been a very long time, I don't remember, like, boss-type enemies or anything.
No, not really.
Like, everybody was kind of just a dude, and you shanked them and they were dead.
Pretty much.
So I feel like Odyssey has, like, a good kind of, what's the term here? Like, Odyssey's weird mercenary dudes are, like, a good compromise, I think.
Yeah.
Or, like, the big enemies on the battlefield that you have to, like... I don't remember how they worked exactly, but they were a thing. There were like, tougher enemies that you could fight. We're like, okay, this is, like, a legitimate challenge.
Yeah,
I think Odyssey is kind of the other end of it, where it's, like, the new gameplay style, and everything's pretty easy at a certain point, once you get enough upgrades.
Yeah.
That game has a weird difficulty curve.
It does.
I feel like it's very hard at the start.
I mostly just remember that I had a skill that was basically just... It would do my sneak attack damage in active combat.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had everything set to just pump the sneak attack damage as high as it would go. So I'd just sneak attack until something bad happened. And then just pop someone in the face with it and watch them explode.
Makes sense. I had a more balanced build in that game. I feel like I went largely like ranged, like arrows and stuff, and I would kill like 95% of the people in the base before I ever got to fight anybody.
There are Kong's things, vases, and some expensive tea leaves.
The game was very good about letting you play in different ways.
It really was.
The game was just very good.
Yeah.
This should be.
And I will say, this one looked really rough at the start, but it's kind of grown on me just watching it. Like, it's, I don't know, this feels good still.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching this, and this doesn't feel like one of the Assassin's Creed games that is, like, a chore to get.
It really doesn't. Like, this is not Unity. This is so much better than Unity. This is not, you know, like, late Assassin's Creed 3. And
those are the two I was thinking of in my head.
I do kind of, I do genuinely like really enjoy the like. I was okay with Assassin's Creed turning into The Witcher for a bit there, but I do think I kind of, as good as Odyssey really is, I did kind of miss this.
Because I feel like Odyssey especially, and I can only say this because I never played Origins myself, so I don't know how that works. Odyssey felt like the hard switch from this is no longer, like, this is a different game now.
Origins was definitely that, and Odyssey was that, was just, this is the new thing, but better.
Okay. Because, yeah, like, that was definitely the point where it was like, I mean, Origins made the switch.
Yes.
But it was like, just watching damage numbers pop out of tubes and stuff, it was like, oh, this is something else.
I really thought I could assassinate people from the smoke bomb. There we go.
You have a sick red smoke bomb.
Yeah. I'm gonna use another one. Or I'm gonna die. Nope, I'm gonna use another one. There we go.
Do you have the knives that make people dissolve?
No. I just have poison knives at the moment.
Okay.
Yes! Now hey! What the?
Getting the achievement for just killing guards and smoke bombs, I guess. Okay, hold on. I want to point out that this was the encounter where I got that trophy.
You know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I feel like there has been like a need for this style of Assassin's Creed game again. If only because, what the fuck? Okay, that guy had like a flamethrower, right?
Yeah, no, he does.
I thought he had a fucking laser. Like, I thought that was just a beam. And I was like, why the fuck did that man just pull out a laser gun? But okay, that makes more sense. No, I was gonna say, I feel like there has been a need for this kind of Assassin's Creed game because, like, Origins is the one where it changed enough that I feel like there was never any hope of getting the, like, Brotherhood-style multiplayer back. And I really want them at some point to bring back the Brotherhood-style multiplayer.
That would be very fun.
That shit was great.
It was like the ship, but good.
You remember those insane assassination chains you'd get?
Yes, we're like...
Where one person would just shank a guy, and like 15 people would queue up behind him to shank each other in order.
Yep.
It was amazing.
It was real good.
And then one person would throw down a smoke bomb, and somebody would shoot a gun, another guy would drop dead from poison, and everybody was just hitting the ground like sacks of potatoes. It was the best.
Well, now that I've murdered everyone in this area, I think it will be slightly easier to try and find what I'm looking for here. Oh no, wait, there's one person still alive.
Man, you know what I really wish wasn't there? The weird little heart emoji in the YouTube chat.
Yeah.
I have this.
But it would be funny to think of that guy as just doing the Witcher fire thing. You think the Witcher is an ancient alien?
That guy also played the Monster Hunter World DLC mission. You got the cool fire sign from The Witcher.
Oh, that's right. That wasn't a...
Remember that fucking crossover?
Sure do. So, what I remember the most about that crossover is... I feel like that was also at the period of time where the like my cat was dressed up as Mega Man, and I had like the Jill armor outfit, or not the Jill, the Claire outfit. So it was Claire, Mega Man, and the Witcher, and a Cactuar just all hanging out.
Yeah.
It's like
Monster Hunter.
This is weird.
Remember that fun mission where the Kulu Yaku tries to beat you with a crystal that it stole from Final Fantasy? It was great.
Okay, there's the thing this building. Also, hello, Speed. I know where you live.
Instructions to search any and all foreign goods. For an artifact. An ancient Chinese hairpin, specifically. This all starts at the harbor.
I really hope this ancient Chinese hairpin isn't going to be like, oh, and that was introduced as a thing in the Assassin's Creed Chronicles games. Because if it is...
See, I was going to say I think that'd be interesting to bring those back in a way, because a lot of people do not play those.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to kind of bring some elements back and be like, hey, these were important. You know, like, not like, hey, you have to go play this to understand, but just be like, hey, the things that happened in that game did matter in the long run. You know?
Then I'd have to stream them.
I mean, you wouldn't have to.
That's true. But then I would feel like I should probably stream.
Also, okay, I had a thought. Okay, let's assume that for whatever reason you are given creative control of Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
You get to make the next game, you can do whatever you want. But there's one problem. You have to end Assassin's Creed.
Oh boy.
What's your... If you have to make the last Assassin's Creed, what do you do? What's your send-off? Do you use a time period from the past as, like, your main setting? Do you set it in modern day and finally do that game? Like, if you got to finish it all, what do you do?
Oh, man. If I had to end Assassin's Creed, I think what I would do would be, like... I would do multiple time periods, I think. Like... And, like... Kind of like how, like, Brotherhood had the different cities and stuff, I think, is the one I'm thinking of. It'd be, like, maps about that big, but, like, here's a map in Renaissance Italy, and here's a map in, Third Crusades. Like, kind of going back through the series and having, like, trying to figure out a way to kind of link everything together.
Okay.
I think that's what I would do.
Alright.
A strongly worded letter to the
I was also kind of thinking of, like,
he let a
the
hairpin slip
multiple
through their fingers,
different
and someone
past
is
time
not happy.
periods.
There is
Just
a
in, like, kind of
scent
shorter
on this letter,
bursts.
and the familiar symbol.
Like, I think one other thing that I think would be fun would be, like, have
the order.
Like,
the harbor master has set up
maybe
this
make,
blockade for
if not the
wares,
main character, but one of the main
especially for
characters,
ancient
Cassandra,
artifacts from the east.
and
There is
'cause
nothing more
she would have been around for
The harbor
all of
master
it.
is waiting.
Yeah.
Like,
she did live through the entire history of Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
I guess except for Origins.
No, Odyssey was before Origins.
Wait, it was?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't realize that.
Because the Cult of the Cosmos became the
yeah, you're right.
Order of Ancients, which became the Templars.
Yeah. In my head, I was just thinking that because Origins was called Origins, it was clearly the first one in the timeline.
You would think.
But of course that's not the case. Why would that be the case?
It's the origins of the Assassin Order, because there wasn't... Well, I say that up until the part at which there was the DLC of Odyssey that was the first blade or whatever. And it's like, well... Okay.
Well, Origins was the origins of the assassins cutting off their finger.
That's my favorite dumb bit of this entire lore of the reason why for 1400 years, less than that. The reason why for many centuries the assassins cut off their finger
Was to cover up for that first guy's mistake.
was to cover up for the part where Bayek just accidentally cut his finger off. Wow.
And then he tried to play it off like he totally meant to do that.
Yeah. No, not wrong Odyssey. We're talking about the Magnavox Odyssey that added, could control 2 balls instead of 1 on the screen.
Yeah, we're talking about the Odyssey DLC where they forced you to be straight and bear a child.
Yeah, that one also.
That was bizarre.
That was very weird.
It's a weird thing to throw into a Mario game.
What see you, my friend?
Oh no!
They are vigilant. Best not go now, Enkidu. Another wall.
So now I'm just thinking of
power at play.
Assassin's Creed set
I
in
hope the harbor master is not expecting me.
New Donk City. Whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah, New Donk City.
Yeah, that was it.
Now you pay! Where is it coming from?
Yeah, I was curious about if you had to make a final Assassin's Creed game, largely because I know that a lot of people have always wanted just a modern Assassin's Creed, set in modern day.
I used to be one of those people, but I kind of think that ship has sort of sailed.
It's funny because, I know a lot of people were not fans of it. I was not, the biggest fan of it, but I feel like Watch Dogs kind of was that, in a way.
I mean, yeah. Mechanically, sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, is, that was your preview of what that game would be like. Because there's no reason, really, for you, as a modern-day assassin, to not just have guns and explosives and full hacking.
So, to answer your question in the chat, I feel like there would theoretically be a conclusion. Even though they are definitely more focused on the history stuff, yeah, there is an overarching story that there was a weird cut.
Some focus on it more than others, but
yes.
There is definitely a main story with a main modern day cast that is doing things.
It's mostly the British guy and the tech lady from Assassin's Creed 2 are the main characters of the modern bits.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Desmond is back now, kind of.
Desmond, if you watch... Spoilers for the Valhalla streams. If you go back and watch those, Desmond is now a magic tech ghost angel with Layla, who is another kind of main character in the modern day
Layla
bits.
was the main character of Origins and Odyssey.
And Valhalla.
Oh, you're right. Is it weird that I completely forgot she was in that game despite the fact we were literally just talking about how she's in that game? Immediately forgot she was also the main character there. Yes, she was kind of the main character of that weird action RPG phase of the series.
Yes. And then she also got turned into a tech ghost angel with Desmond from Assassin's Creed 1 through 3.
She was tricked by Loki and got stuck on a big holographic tree in a radioactive zone, but her mind was uploaded into the Animus with Desmond so they can hang out as weird glowing math ghosts hanging out under the Tree of Knowledge in the Animus.
Yep.
Because they're totally going for a weird Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve thing with those two. There's the glowing tree, and it's a whole thing. I feel like they could wrap up the story and then still just keep making Assassin's Creed games that don't have much of a future story.
Yes. I feel like that would almost maybe be what I would think would be the goal, because I will admit to being weird and being vaguely interested in the weird future Assassin's Creed stuff, but I feel like I'm definitely in the minority in that part. But if you did wrap it up and then just be like, and here's just a bunch of other historical stealth action games, like I feel like that may be the way to go if I was in charge of Ubisoft, which I am not.
I will say that I have definitely skipped out on Assassin's Creed games because they were getting too into the future story stuff, and I was just like, nah, I'm out. And, like, I will say that my cousin really likes these games aesthetically, but every time he hears that there's, like, the future stuff, he's like, alright, cool, not playing it. Like, he just immediately writes all these games off because of the future setting stuff.
Come! I have good...
Seiya? Who goes there? I have a weapon.
Just me.
I feel like in Black Flag
the
they set a
little
good
finch
precedent for
returns
how
to
to
the
do
nest.
one of these games if they don't want to do
Empty-handed?
future stuff. It's just like, you can
It is
use the
here.
Assassin's Creed setting
This
and
can
say, like,
help you
yeah,
get
the
your
Animus
wares
tech
out
is
from
just
the
out there
harbor.
in the wild.
Huh.
Yeah.
And this is
I
someone
never
reliving
doubted you
cool
for a
DNA
second.
adventures.
I mean,
You
that-
just don't have
Let
to,
us
like...
enjoy a cup for the memories.
That genuinely
I will even
was
make
kind
your
of
favorite.
the
What did you find there?
the
Who was
future
behind it?
parts of
A
Unity
man
and Syndicate.
by the name of Javid. He was working for
Was
someone.
Unity
looking for an
was a
artifact.
game developed by the Templars, and
An
it was just
exotic
here's
hairpin.
this.
It is important somehow.
Have fun.
I need to find out why.
In the Assassin's Creed
must.
universe, is that why
You
Unity
have
is so
changed, little
I
Finch.
maybe.
Or should I just
bad?
say,
The Templars had
Finch.
janky programmers.
When we last met, you were a street thief. Now, I hope you know what you are searching for. Sometimes, it is best to leave the thorn in.
But yeah, I was gonna say, I actually
lest you
completely
bleed
forgot about Syndicate.
Now, for what was
Like,
promised
I
to
could
me?
not tell you what the future stuff in that game was.
An invitation to the
There
auction.
wasn't a lot.
It is only
And
given
by
to
there wasn't a
esteemed
lot,
guests.
I mean, I think the
Do
opening
not ask me where I
was
got it from, unless you want lies.
Sean and
With
Rebecca
that scroll,
like
you can get in
tried to
without
steal
having to
something
put
from
yourself in
Abstergo
one
and
of
it
my
went
boxes.
badly, and then they sent you the
That was your plan.
Syndicate, like that set of
Men
genetic
have endured
memories, and
worse to reach
said,
their goals.
hey, we're gonna recover from the part where we got beat the fuck up. Look through this
Someone
and see what's
influential
going
is
on.
looking for the hairpin, but let it slip. Now the only chance they have is at the grand auction. Now to look into the other lead.
I kind of want the two different tier 1 tools thing. Hold on to my skill.
توقفوا وتفقدوا الذهاب لرؤية المنطقة.
تعال هل جن
But yeah, like Assassin's Creed, like 1 through 3 had the main future character of Desmond. 4 and Rogue were random Abstergo Entertainment QA people, which was really funny at the time. And then Unity and Syndicate were like person who bought the things and then got kind of roped into helping the assassins. And then the Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla stuff was Layla, who was like a low-ranking Abstergo technician who invented a portable Animus and then got with. That man is laying on the floor. Oh, that's right. They did do. There was a Final Fantasy 15 thing with Assassin's Creed Origins. So it'd be Layla. Soul Calibur 5, I think, is just the Ezio, the real human being. I'm going to put that in quotation marks. The real human being, but you know. Because isn't Soul Calibur set in like the 1500s thereabouts?
Yeah. Yoshimitsu's got beef with Nobunaga. It's a whole thing. Raphael exists. He's contemporary as Ezio. Wait. No, because Raphael's around during like the French Revolution. Which might... Man, I don't fucking know.
Is there time travel in Soul Calibur? Is that what we're learning?
Absolutely. Darth Vader's in Soul Calibur.
Oh, you know, you're very right. Well, no, because that
Todd
happened...
McFarlane's Spawn is in Soul Calibur.
Okay. Heihachi also.
Link from the Legend of Zelda series is in Soul Calibur.
I was going to say that,
What
you
are
know,
the dumb guest characters
you don't
we had?
necessarily have to time travel for Darth Vader, because he existed a long, long time ago.
You're right, he may have jumped on a space rail to ride to another galaxy.
This is taking too long. I have somewhere to be. And this is hardly worth the coin they pay me.
Cut off a finger. Maybe that will loosen her coin.
But also Star Killer was there. He's not even canon.
This is not concerned. Oh, wait.
By that I mean I don't think he was ever canon. But there's a weird number of people who want him to be.
Yeah. People are way into the Force Unleashed, and I don't really know why.
To be fair, people are into a lot of really dumb things in Star Wars. I'm not gonna say that Force Unleashed is the dumbest of the dumb Star Wars things. There's some dumb shit out there in the world.
Thank you, Saeed.
That is fair.
What did you do
Force
to
Unleashed
incur
my
such aggression
thing?
from the
No.
guards?
Was
I
it
did
the
nothing.
dumbest possible Star Wars thing?
Also,
Probably
no.
not by a mile.
Business is business, but
Me and my
I do
cousin were
not
having a
have the
talk
means to
earlier
pay their
today about
tax.
like
Are your wares moving
Star
slow?
Wars shows they
no,
could make
but
that
in
you would
recent
actually
times,
watch.
they have increased the coin requested.
And it's like, why haven't they
During
just
Life's the Trouble.
made like
Not
a
just for
sick-ass
you,
racing show
but for
about them
others
bringing
as well.
pod racing back?
Mostly for people like us who are not from here, or not of the same faith.
I would watch that.
Just give me like a
It's
5 or
hard
6
to
episode
feel safe
miniseries
in
about like
I have a
pod
shipment
racing
that's
Grand
late.
Prix
I fear
happening,
my goods and
like, now
camels
that the
might
Empire's
have been
gone.
seized by the guards.
And it's like, yeah, the Empire
We should
outlawed
have
pod
arrived
racing
with
for
some
being too
merchants
fucking
bound for
sick.
the Dairat Amal.
But now the Empire's gone,
If
so
I
we're
could
bringing
ask
it
a
back.
favor,
And
my
it's like,
friend,
that'd be a
please
fun
look for
show.
them.
Just give me a
Very
ton
well.
of
They
insane
should be
racers,
along the road that
crazy,
leads
like
to the
thrown together
south gate
pod
of
racers,
Baghdad.
and just have like
I
6
might catch
episodes
them
of
at the
crazy
watering
ass
hole along the
racing
southern
action.
road.
It'd be
Thank
great.
you,
I
Saeed.
feel like I've brought. I feel
The
like
road beyond
I feel like we may have
south
had
of
this
Baghdad.
discussion before.
I should see
But
if I
because
can
I
find
remember
a
bringing
friend
this up at some
merchant.
point. But have you ever seen Oban Star Racers? Because that's basically what you just described.
Yeah, and it'd be fucking sick. So
Yeah.
do that. Throw your Disney Plus budget at that. Sigma Bros?
I don't
What
know
could you
what
possibly mishear as Sigma Bros?
I don't know what we were talking about that could read as Sigma Bros.
Also, I'm just imagining two, like, Sigmas from Mega Man X fist bumping each other now.
That'd be cool.
I don't know why, but that's where my head went.
That wasn't the way to go. That's okay.
But yeah, my point is, take your dumb Star Wars budget instead of making more shows about Jedi no one cares about. Make a sick-ass pod racing show. I'd watch it. A lot of people would probably watch it. And it'd give you like a good excuse to flesh out the universe,
That
like
camp
post
must be
Empire.
where the merchants
And
are.
just be like, hey, this is what people think about the Empire having fallen. And just through the lens of cool-ass racers congregating on a planet.
I don't know if that's what you did, but that's now what I'm going to say you did. That you misheard Star Wars as Sigma Bros somehow.
God, is Sigma Bros like... Sigma Bros sounds like some kind of weird right-wing YouTube channel that reviews Star Wars.
You're not wrong.
The merchants should be down this road. Perhaps near a ridge for shelter.
Halt!
Assalamu alaikum. I was sent
relating
by a
to
friend
Star
of
Wars
yours
thing.
who was worried for your
Weirdly,
safety.
the thing that I
As you
feel like
can
I'm
tell
the
from the
most
horse's
interested
head,
in as far
she
as
was
Star
right to
Wars
be.
goes is
We do not know what to
amusingly
make.
that Ubisoft game
me
that's
help.
coming out
Perhaps I can
theoretically
find out
soon.
what
Oh yeah,
happened.
the
We would
David
be grateful.
Cage.
The
No,
culprit
not
must
that
have
one.
Oh,
left
the
a
other
clue.
one. Wait,
other
it's the
one.
Ubisoft one.
It's
And a blood trail.
Star Wars Outlaws, I think is the
Head
name or
was carried to the
something.
center of the camp.
Where you're like a smuggler lady.
Oh wait, I feel like I heard about that once and didn't even know it was like still a thing.
The head
Who would do
is
such a terrible deed? Do not cast your
Must have
eyes on
been a
me.
sharp
I did
blade.
no such evil.
No, no. Horse.
Was this your horse?
He is claimed by Hades
Nope,
now.
not that.
Not only do I have to worry about Baghdad's ridiculous thirst for
There-
coin, now I must be concerned about my livestock.
Star Wars
Malaka.
Outlaws.
That guy said Malaka. I know what that means.
Rude. Yeah, I don't know. This seems.
What happened
okay
here?
from what I'm looking at
It happened
here.
in the dark of night. I could not
Just
see well.
as long
but
as at
I
no
saw
point in
someone.
that
I
game
think-
do you pick up a
I
legacy.
cannot be
See,
sure.
that's what I'm worried about, and but I feel like that's the main thing that I want for Star Wars, which I realize is why I'm not in charge of Star Wars either. But I think Star Wars is super interesting aesthetically, like the
Yeah.
crazy 70s sci-fi future, but like clean 70s.
Yeah.
But I don't care about the Jedis. I don't care about Jedi whatsoever.
I think I know what happened.
I've had this talk with my cousin several times about like when did Star Wars stop feeling rad? And I feel like it's a discussion we've had a lot of like, man, you know what was fucking awesome?
This
The
is a work
first
of
season of The
intimidation.
Mandalorian,
Someone
but it
is
was
trying
just
to
like
prevent your
a
arrival.
cool bounty hunter doing cool bounty hunting things, and it was
Who
like
would do such a thing?
tangentially
I have no
related at
enemies,
best
no bad
to
blood.
anything that could be
There could
conceived
be
as the
worse
main
fates
plot
if
of
you
Star
continue
Wars.
down the road.
Yeah,
Like, the
Let
only
me escort
Jedi-related
your
thing
crew
was
to
he
the
found
gates.
this weird fucking
You would do
Yoda
that
kid
for
and had to
us?
drop him off. So
Shukran.
that was it.
God bless you.
You didn't see
Quickly,
any fucking
get us away
characters
from
popping
here.
back up, like making cameos.
Let
Nobody
us move.
pulled out a fucking lightsaber
The
until
city
the
is
very
not too
last
far.
minute of the
Come,
show.
We should
It
leave
sucked
this
when it
place.
happened.
Quickly.
Should have stayed home.
Where is home?
Like, Star Wars
from a
is a
place called
rad
Greece.
setting that you
from
could
here
use
across the
to
water.
tell a ton of
With
different
my horse
stories in
Lagoon,
different
we carried goods
genres.
to and from
But
Baghdad.
all they want to talk about is
All the
these
cities
fucking
we
space
visited.
wizards.
Al-Quds, Basra, and even Samarra.
I kind of hate it.
We must stay together.
why can't I call in my horse?
Where are you going?
Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. That's why I can't call in my horse.
That would explain it.
Your merchant friend tells me that these goods are bound for the
like I said,
Al-Mal.
I don't know why, for whatever reason, the left-right on the D-pad thing I
you
keep
are attending that.
consistently messing up. But I do.
Blame the post-COVID brain fog.
I guess. I don't know. I still haven't had COVID yet, but, you know.
Oh, wait. Well, blame the pre-COVID brain fog.
There we go.
You have to battle and overcome COVID to reach your full potential.
Now you're talking.
You cannot run or hide. To enter Baghdad, you have to pay the price.
I was gonna say something, but I feel like it would get your channel flagged for shit, so I'm gonna try to make jokes relating to that. But what are these ninjas?
They're ninjas that are very unhappy about the merchants.
Empty words.
What's going on?
I mean, you joke, but I would watch, like, a Star Wars Deep Space Nine-esque series about just someone trying to run a fucking space station.
The guards report to someone called...
Yeah, no, Empire's fucking shit up.
Confirms my
Like,
suspicions.
I just want to see more stories in the world that aren't necessarily all about Jedi. It's not that they're not cool. They can be. Lightsabers are fucking sick. But, like, there's an oversaturation
They been
point.
sent to kill us?
Likely.
This is not surprising.
Like, they did that
We've
fucking
been vocal
Andor
against the
show,
Khilafah and unfair taxes.
and that one actor whose name I can't remember, but he was the Selvig guy in the Thor movies.
They do not like this opposition.
You know the actor I'm talking about?
I can see his face, and he's one of the many...
You know the guy.
Yeah, he's one of the many people with the same last name. But...
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He was in that Andor show, and he was like a politician, and he had a whole thing, and he was like, oh yeah, he's a pretty cool character, I guess. And to be fair, I didn't even necessarily like Andor that much. I thought it suffered from the Disney TV show thing of, like, twice as long as it needs to be. But, nonetheless, that guy was an okay character. But every fucking thing you ever see about that show is people, like, zooming in on pictures of that guy and being like, you see how he's wearing a robe in this scene? Do you think that means he might secretly be a Jedi? And it's
Have
like,
you heard of such
no,
injustice?
not everyone
Who would
has
do
to
this?
be... God damn it,
Rumors say they
stop.
targeted the Miyun.
That would make him way less cool.
The Abbasids want a stake in all businesses. As long as there is coin, lives are secondary.
The note dropped by the guards was from someone called Al-Anqa. This person is the one behind the attack.
I overheard the guards refer to the tax collector as Al-Anqa, which was odd. Because is the Anqa not female?
Tell me his name and where I can find him.
Suhail lives in a mansion west of Karkh. Be careful, friend. I doubt he works alone.
Thank you, friend. Wafaqak Allah.
Alright, let's go stab tax people. Yay.
Do you take me for a dog's ass?
That just sounds like bootleg Pazak over there. Talking about your mahjong, I mean your mojing.
Off with you.
I think that's another thing. They should put Pazak back into Star Wars. Everybody loves Pazak.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Did you ever watch the... What is it? What was it called? I think it was like Star Wars Visions? The
No,
animated thing they did on Disney Plus.
I have not watched any of this.
Some of these are pretty good. Like, I don't know if I've mentioned it to you before, but the second season... I think it's like season 2, episode 2 of that is like a 15 to 20 minute like animated short by an Irish studio, and it is maybe my favorite piece of Star Wars content that's ever existed.
Is due a visit.
It's fucking incredible.
Neat.
I recommend it sometime if you just have free time to watch some fun Star Wars thing. But yeah, Star Wars Visions, it's hit or miss sometimes. But Season 2, Episode 2, fucking full-on, double thumbs up, watch that shit. It'll make you like Star Wars again, even if you don't.
Focus.
Really enjoy that I just threw a knife at that man's heavily armored face and he just wandered over so I could stab him. feel like I was in this building earlier when I was doing collecty things, and there were not this many people in it.
Hey, that's...
Let's try that again. Big two.
The tax collector is due a visit.
I just noticed that I have two different missions here, one of which is murder the tax guy, and then the other one is investigate the tax guy, which is very funny.
So ridiculous. You are breathing. Defend me.
You catch that, shit eater! That's it! Steady!
I guess poisoning just lasts forever, which...
No, there's a little green bar around the poison skull that slowly goes down.
Oh.
But I think whenever you hit him, it refreshed.
At the very least, it lasted a real long time.
Oh, it lasts a while. I was watching that myself because I was going to ask, wait, does the poison just last forever? But I could see a meter. There was a meter that drained, it's just refreshed, and also, I feel like the other guy would have died the skinny guy would have died a long time before that.
I'll silence you!
So for them, it might as well be a big guys, I feel like, probably survive a poison. You didn't hit them anymore.
That's it! Don't rush in yet! Alright?
No, there is not a lick weapon button.
See, this is why they need VR Assassin's Creed, so you can do that.
There is a VR Assassin's Creed. Or, I don't know if it's out yet. But they were talking about it, and because I remember it because it was really funny, because it was like, play as some of the most popular assassins in the series. And it was like Cassandra, Ezio, and Connor. It was like, one of these things is not like the other.
Orders to increase taxes. More coin trickling into their hands. There might be more information I can find around here.
Oh yeah, there's.
We're back. We're back.
Okay. I'm still showing red here, so I'm gonna wait for a second.
Oh wait, there's some frames happening.
Yeah. Okay, I think it should. It'll take a second for the stream to catch up, but it should be good now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it'll. Well, now I'm on a map.
Taxes.
Yeah, that was me pausing it to be like.
Yeah.
Well, I stabbed that man. Guilty Gear is over.
All right.
Now I can get a second tier 1 upgrade. Yay! That's... In the meantime... Looks like to be more people what need their face and neck stabbed.
You know, it wasn't Mirage that led the charge into the riders.
Get this one.
The tax collector does not work alone. Someone not from Baghdad controls the strings. There is a scent on the letter. Perfume. Rose with iron.
A weird perfume. I don't know if I would want to smell like rose and iron.
I mean, it sounds kind of badass.
Yeah, but I don't know. Doesn't sound appealing.
I mean, roses are good.
Roses are good, but like metal roses?
Yeah, think about it. It'd smell like the Mega Man X5 boss.
Is that the one where they were all named after, I forget what band? They were all named after a band?
Yes. Yeah, that was
the blockade at the harbor is funded
one of the
by
bosses
the
was
coin
literally
of the
just
people.
a robotic
I am
rose
done
man.
here. Nothing else. Roshan and Rebecca will be waiting back at the bureau.
The, is that the one with Metal Shark Player?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it is, because X5 is the one with the, like, probably the worst translation that series has ever had. It was god-awful. Like, I think X5 was the first game I played growing up where I noticed how bad the translation was. Like, to that point, I think I can honestly say that, I had never considered in my video game playing career that translation could be a problem. And that game was the one where I was like, oh, something is wrong with this.
I, at some point, should probably play an X game that was not originally on the Super Nintendo.
Maybe.
Because I...
Pick up the Legacy Collection sometime.
I have the Legacy Collection, actually.
Or play the PSP version of Mega Man X1.
I've played that one as well, yes. Maverick Hunter X is very good. I like Mega Man Powered Up more, but that's just because I like Mega Man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hidden one returns.
Mega Man
Finally,
Powered Up is good,
you
but I
found
think
the
it's
path
prime
back.
we didn't get Powered Up
What do you have
versions
for
of
us?
the rest of the series.
The one we are looking for is a Dimyun. Someone out of Baghdad.
I would have really liked Powered Up 2,
I found
if
proof.
only so that I could beat the
They
game
were
and
working
play
with
as
the tax
Batman.
collector and the
And everyone's like,
One
Metal
used
Man,
the
why are
guards
you
to
beating
harass
me
and
up so
extort
good?
coin
Why are
from
you
the
so
Dimyun.
strong?
The other seized goods at the docks.
The strongest.
Extortion, I understand.
That would have been funny because
More objects from these ancient beings.
when you played as the other Robot Masters, you
They
only
are
got to
looking
use
for a
their
rare
weapon,
head
right?
Imported from the
Yeah.
East Road.
So they would have to make the
We've been up for
bosses
purchasing
that
the
were
Iraq
immune
map.
to Metal Blade not immune to Metal Blade.
Yeah, they'd have
An
to do something
official
with that.
invitation into the auction. Now, we have a way in.
Ultimately,
Well done.
you just can't win.
Our
with
target
Metal
has
Man.
to be someone connected to both Alanga
That's the trade-off.
and Al-Kululu. Someone working closely with the officials.
Capcom of
Inform us
10
how
years
the
ago,
affairs of
hire
the
me because I
Khalifa's
figured it
treasurer,
out.
In recent times, they've been quite
when you
involved
play
in
as the
business
bosses, you can charge. They get like a unique charge that they can do.
We should prepare. So I will
to let them hit bosses that they normally would reflect off of.
When you're ready.
Yeah, now
Not
you're
a lot
thinking.
is known about this
See, that's a
person.
good idea.
Underestimating your opponent is a fool's folly.
Worried? I will tread carefully.
Yeah, but I want to upgrade stuff. Give me the upgrades.
Well met.
Can you make this better?
Here's what I have.
Yeah, now I want farther knife throw or more damage. I think I want farther knife. And as fun as a throwing knife that makes the body disappear is, I think I'm going to go for the one that goes through.
Seen enough?
Your help is invaluable.
Farewell.
I think this is one of the missions that I needed to do to get one of the to get this chest that I couldn't get before. So that's good.
Go away.
Also, I would say that it would be fun to have an Assassin's Creed game where you could like Fulton people out and have them join your team, but that exists. It's just called Brotherhood. Also, I know I was kind of joking about how this is very Assassin's Creed 2 style, which it is, but the one thing it's missing to make it the most Assassin's Creed 2 would be like a passive income thing, like the villa.
And we know they will
or the you could just buy a shop. I want a small cut of your profits.
When the hairpin appears, I will watch the crowd and make sure
Yeah,
to
wait,
obtain
was
it.
that in just base
That will
Assassin's Creed
secure a
2?
meeting with this
So base
treasure.
Assassin's Creed 2 had the villa. Brotherhood let you buy shops everywhere.
Okay,
Yes.
I see.
I will gather as much information as I can about this treasurer before the auction starts.
For someone in their position, there will be no lack of whispers. The first feather without a head. It is your duty to find the right one. Do not let yourself get distracted. Focus on the mission at hand. It does.
This lady
no
is very
good to
insistent
learn
about
things that do
not getting distracted
This is
by
real.
I
by
understand.
things.
Silence is better for the wise, and how much more so for fools. Habban muwaffaqan.
I think she's just trying to convince you not to worry about the mummy.
That does kind of seem to be the deal there.
Do you think we need luck? There is a rot in Karch, treasurer. Property
Time for the
stolen,
calling card.
merchants extorted, foreigners tormented. Corruption is rank and everywhere. But you are at its heart. Even now, your poison spreads along the East Road to lands untouched by the Order's venom. I hear you hunger for a hairpin. One up for auction at the Da'irat al-Mal. I will play the rival for your heart's desire and draw you from the shadows.
gonna bid on a thing and make you very mad, make you overpay. And then I'm gonna leave you bad eBay feedback.
Refreshing to see the bazaar so lively. The traders only bring in the finest spices I want during the auction.
It is the time to buy.
Someone's dissing the way that I dress.
Liar!
Should have known you would be here, Kong.
Ha! You know me.
Do you have any information about the treasurer? Someone who works for the Khilafah.
The treasure? I do have something, but you know, it hurts
come
to give
on,
precious
man.
information
I've
for
done
free.
like 2 missions
What
for
job do you
you.
need doing now?
Already know what
Can't
is
you
on
just
my mind.
give me
eh?
this one?
You see, little Finch, the Da'irat al-Mal is not only an important event for the upper class of Kach, but also for thieves.
Did someone take something of yours again?
A precious ceramic saucer. Luca has it. He has always been jealous of me.
Where do you think it is?
I knew I could rely on you,
Sorry about
little
that.
Finch. You should be able to find it in the crates near his stall.
Be right back.
Really hope this is just marking that guy's stall.
I assume you heard about the commotion a few stores down.
Kong and Luca again.
Oh, no.
This must be the stall Kong mentioned. Now to find that plate.
Oh, now I'm up here. Oh, that didn't work. That's not gone well. Thank you, respawning explosions. Feel friend. What is happening and why? Jump down, please? No. Oh, this video game. Please. If I make it more close. There we go. Took so long. It also seemed completely unnecessary. Oh wait, no, I needed it so I can get this thing.
Yeah.
Think?
Yeah.
Hey,
Trust
there we
Kong
go.
to own a plate like this. Now maybe he will tell me what he knows about the treasurer.
Okay. Ooh, fancy.
أهلا. Come upstairs.
الذي يمدحه الشعراء
بيع أملاك بالقرب من كشك كاهل بعبء آخر من العمل من ترميمات الجدار في الشماسية هلك ذلك القسم القريب من ألسن الليل الذي يضع
Sometimes I get lost in maps. By sometimes, I mean all of the time.
Hey, easy now. What's going on? Here. Littlefinch delivers once again. Just the very thing I need to complete my
They're
set.
still doing a really good job of lighting
yours.
this game.
It is now. Anyway,
Like,
listen
in the
close.
daytime, some of the
I was
environments
having my
can feel a
usual
little bit
afternoon
samey,
tea
but especially like now
when
at
I
night,
overheard two
they
ladies
do a really good
speaking
job
about
lighting
an
up
order they
different parts of the
fulfilled
set really
for the
well.
Diadat Al-Mal. They made a
I was noticing
beautiful
that with
robe
the light
for the
coming in,
treasure
like, through
with
the
intricate Eastern embroidery.
roof.
Open your eyes to that.
Eastern ware. Thank you, Kong. The treasurer is likely a foreigner from the east.
Right here. I was like, oh, that's really cool looking.
أهلا أهلا. Come upstairs and look at my wares يا صديقي.
Yeah, like the moonlight coming in with the
You've
blue
never seen
banners and
before
stuff
in
hanging up,
Baghdad.
like the green.
Exotic
It's
Chinese
pretty well done.
artifacts.
I like it.
Here only.
It's a nice
Nowhere else.
contrast to the
Don't be
like
shy.
oranges and browns
Come
they have going
closer.
on down
Be
below.
amazed at my
Yep.
selection upstairs.
Assalamu alaikum. You mentioned Chinese artifacts.
Somebody working on this game's environments really knew what they were doing.
I like that I was talking to that man while also so far away. Somehow.
Not something we can rush, yes, Sayyidati.
The treasurer will not be happy. Neither will I.
I know that. The perfume creation is complex. We are already doing our best.
Your best is not enough.
Come. We talk elsewhere. There are ears in the walls.
That woman mentioned the treasurer. I should keep my ears close.
Oh boy, are we tailing?
Is fond of
Is it time for the Assassin's Creed tailing
No one is
mission?
more unhappy when 3 dozen bottles go missing.
With the harbor withholding our supplies, production has been slow, yes, Sayyidati. Certain incidents there have also made our situation difficult.
هناك بعض الأفكار المدهشة حول تطبيق الشدة وعزل الدوران على الأجسام الساكنة.
Doesn't seem to be a very difficult tailing mission. Just seems to be
ولديه جودة أفضل أيضا.
these two people are walking and just not turning around mission.
You are not telling me exactly.
That was the best tailing mission that's ever been in one of these.
Blood, my lady.
The blood is essential in the scent. It is what makes the Kina perfume special. We must.
Oh, that's why the rose and it's blood. It's rose and blood is perfume. Now I want that even less.
Dun dun dun.
This perfume on the tax collector's letters. I thought it smelt like iron. Was it blood? This woman could be from the Khalifa's inner circle. She knows the treasurer. I must speak to her. Assalamu alaikum, ya Sayyidati.
Wa alaykum assalam.
I could not help but overhear, Sayyidati, about the perfume.
It is not courteous to eavesdrop. Seeing as you are an admirer, you are pardoned. My name is Kabiha, the woman behind the Kina.
It has a unique scent.
Rose, honey, sandalwood. And if you heard, a sliver of blood.
Blood.
Gross.
I should have guessed. I had thought it might be iron.
Blood is born from iron, is it not? But because of that detail, it proves difficult to bring in large quantities.
If it is so exclusive, it must be popular amongst officials. I think I caught a scent of it near the treasurer.
Ning uses the Kina. She is quite taken with its rich mystique. as are many. Curious. You do not look like one who is interested in the art of perfumery.
It is unwise to judge someone by how they look.
Indeed. Did I not catch your name?
Basim.
Basim.
I must not waste any more of your time. I wish you a wonderful time at the Da'irat al-Mal, ya Sayyidati.
Okay, bye.
So, the treasurer is a she, and her name is Ning.
I guess I need to go back to the merchant that I was yelling at across the room. By room, I mean bazaar.
Beautiful threads, smooth as a camel's buttered bottom. A special for you, ya Sadiqi. Longing for the exquisite, ya Sadiqi? I have ornaments that hail from the Far East on auction. Rare vases, delicate teacups. But the hairpin is my prize. One of a kind. A beauty even the treasurer asked about.
Wait, the hairpin? Where is it?
It's going to be up for auction. If you wish to purchase it, make sure to bring a good bag of coin.
A hairpin from the east. This must be the item El Kululu was after for the treasurer. I must look out for it at the auction. The auction should be starting soon.
I like how much of this plot is apparently revolving around getting this fucking hairpin. It feels a little ridiculous.
It's a little ridiculous, and I'm not sure what's so special about the hairpin. Maybe we will figure this out momentarily.
مرحبا السلام عليكم Yasas Ni hao Hello. It is the time of year again to fulfill your deepest yearning.
It is Black Friday.
And purchase what God has shown us. It brings me great joy to welcome all of you esteemed individuals to our annual Dairat al-Mal. First on our exclusive, captivating list of exotic odds and ends,
Like,
we
this better
have
be a
a
sick
stunning
alien
statue from
hairpin.
India, made of ivory and crafted by the finest artisans. It will be a perfect addition to any home. Oh, what do we have? One bidder already. No, two. Calling once, twice, a third. Would anyone like to bet that price?
Wait,
No?
they're not bidding. They're just holding their hands up. There's no price. What is happening? This is the worst
we have
auction.
a one-of-a-kind ethereal beauty. This hairpin hails from the east. And look at the detail on the dragon. Perfect as a collectible, and even better
Would you like
as
to
a
best
gift for
this
a certain
ambiguous
lady
price that we're
friend
not
you
actually
might
going to
have.
mention out loud?
So, what is this piece worth to you, ya Asdiqai? One, for the treasurer who graced us with her presence.
Ning, the treasurer.
Two. Any others?
I don't have enough money. I can't be fun.
Sold to the man over there. Kindly collect your item from my associate after the auction.
That's very unfortunate,
Now,
because I bet it would have been
moving on.
fun if I could have actually bought it.
And we thank you once again. for
Alternately, that
making
probably
the
would have made it
Dairat
easier,
al-Mal
because
a
she probably would
success.
have just shown
May
up
your
and been
purses
like,
be ever
hey,
full and your heart
I
ever
want it.
longing.
Hey, I want that.
And now I have to probably do more.
I have to get the hairpin from that man. Why would the treasurer want it so badly?
Calmness, her grace, like a long, shining star against the dark night. Like a long, shining star against the dark night.
Oh no, I need to go over there to get it and then bring it to that lady? This is very confusing, to be real.
وهذا السعر ليس واحدا منها.
I have an appointment with the treasurer. Move aside.
Apologies. My instructions were clear. No brooch, no entry.
Do you know who I am? I need to speak to the treasurer.
Or not?
I was called. Summoned.
Okay, I guess I need to go over there and steal it and then come back with it.
لا طائل من الشرطة. ضرب رحل.
Well, maybe if I find out where she purchased her robe or her beautiful fan.
Found him. Now to quietly borrow the hairpin. Intricate and beautiful indeed.
That guy said Malacca again, or a different guy said Malacca.
I must confront Ning.
It's not making me like want to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey again because that game is long, but it is just giving me the fond memory of Assassin's Creed Odyssey when all of these people are going Malacca at me.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here to see the treasurer.
On what business?
I have this brooch.
I have a gift for the treasurer, if she will see me.
This hairpin.
Only members of the Ivory Coin are allowed to enter. No brooch, no entry.
But I have this hairpin. Ah. It has been good stabbing in the face in that. Although this part's annoying. Because it was all like, oh, you gotta go... You go get this one thing. Now it's like, oh, we gotta go get a different thing.
This is proof that I am of the Merchants Guild. Look, see?
With respect, that does not entitle you to 3 bags of saffron, 2 of vanilla, and a bottle of honey without a single coin.
Impossible! Bah, this is a waste of my time.
Hello, spices for you?
Trouble with customers.
No more than usual. These people from the Ivory Coin think themselves touched by God himself.
The ivory coin.
I should not speak about it. I do not know much, really.
Whatever you know can help me.
Well, it will not hurt to tell you what I know. The Ivory Coin is an exclusive merchants guild. They have a brooch that grants access to certain places.
How do you obtain this brooch?
I hear only respected merchants are part of the Ivory Coin, and that you can only be invited by another member. They think their status gives them permission to take goods without coin. Have you ever seen such vanity?
This is expected in Karch. Thank you.
Hello, spices for you?
Go steal a brooch.
No brooch, no entry. You know how this works.
Yes, but I left my brooch in there. Do you not see the problem here?
No brooch, no entry.
لعنك الله.
An exclusive union for the merchants of high society. I should have expected this to exist.
Oh, there it is.
The Chamber of Antiquities is the treasurer's haven. I need to find a way in.
I was doing some reading about this.
This must be
wacky,
the Ivory Coin's brooch. Shiny.
Oh, the
I have
weird
both
assassination bug thing you're doing?
Yes.
Now.
Where, like, apparently they I missed this because I honestly, like, I saw, like, most of the story trailers. I didn't really care about, like, play trailers and demos and whatnot for this. But apparently, like, they showed that off in one of the gameplay demos, but it wasn't like that. It was more like overtly supernatural.
Okay.
Like, you would, like, dissolve into sand and stuff and, like, run up on people and shank them.
I feel like that would make more sense with the Mirage subtitle.
Yeah, but apparently people complained and then they turned it into the weird, glitchy Animus thing.
I had actually had a thought a few minutes ago about, like, a way to explain
What
that.
is it now?
I have something that I actually really like.
A
Kind of tying back into
from
the
the
thing you
auction.
talked about before with, like, the
I
weird
also
death
have my brooch with
conversation
me here.
that
Yeah.
happens
well.
when you stab somebody.
You may enter.
Where, like, there was an explanation at one point that it was like the Animus knew this conversation happened at some point, but not where to put it.
I
so
have
it
been
just
looking
like,
forward
dumps
to
it
meeting
at
the
the death
treasurer.
scene, kind of.
It is an honor.
Yeah.
Indeed, Sid.
Like, it'd be fun if that
He is busy.
that
At their
ability
time,
was
only allowed
explained
for
as like
rare appearances.
the
have never
like your
seen so
character
many
did
treasures in one
assassinate these
place.
people here at this time, but the Animus doesn't know how he did it, so it just plays like a glitch.
That would be fun.
Yeah, it's like this is like he did something so cool. The Animus is like, I don't know how he did that. I think that'd be a fun way to have that play out and like explain that ability.
The standards are too high. One has to be careful not to get eaten in there.
Please refrain from speaking about the treasurer inappropriately.
You may enter.
Alright, hey lady, check out this hairpin.
Are you going to stab her with the hairpin?
I hope so.
You are a new face.
I feel like that's
My
the obvious
name
way
is
for this to
Basim.
go, right?
New to Baghdad, but not to trade. I deal mostly in fine antiques and collectibles.
You must have a good eye for detail, then. What have you brought me, Basim?
You know
Someone
what
should
I
probably
brought.
get stabbed with this hairpin, is all I'm saying.
A man
You've been
not
through a
to be
lot of
toyed
trouble
with.
with this.
Come, show it to me.
Want to see me make this hairpin disappear? Whoa, that was some physics.
Exquisite. Ever seen something like this? So perfect. So delicate.
No, but I am surprised that you have not.
I do have a penchant for them. When I was but a child, my sisters and I would tie our hair with sticks, adorn them with stone.
I guess we're
I
not stabbing
pretended
that lady
they were
with the hairpin.
rarest gems. We had nothing, but we felt that we had it all. There are many reasons why people see me. For advice, a taste of power, and most often, to win favor. Why have you come, Basim?
As a fellow collector, I have heard much about you from others. Your extravagance, your taste. I wish to learn.
Did they say I was lucky? I loathe the word. When I first arrived in Baghdad, I was one of many seeking my fortune. Now, I have even the East wrapped around my fingers. I clawed my way here when many gave up, preferring to spare their nails. But me? I don't mind a few scratches. A bit of blood.
Surely there have been connections. The people you met that helped you get to where you are.
No matter what others say, you only have yourself.
Trust your fists. Police will never help you. Oh, she's tried to stab me with the hairpin.
Ah, twist.
It went the other way. Didn't work out for her, but she tried.
Everything prospers when family is harmonious.
I don't know why there were two of them there.
The
It was
word
very
has no
weird.
meaning.
Even for this.
The notions, even more
You know,
so.
it's best not to worry about it.
Only the self hears the deepest whispers of your soul and accepts you whole.
No one lives alone.
But we
Also, I feel like if
die
she was going to try to shank you with
In
the
the
hairpin,
end,
she probably should not have sent
we
all
are
the guards.
absolutely,
Yeah,
simply, truly alone.
Well, probably buffering, and I can't pause. For some reason, you can't pause these cutscenes.
That is odd.
Seems to be back.
Yeah, there was a little bit of framing, but it seems like it didn't really stop.
Oh, Mr. Basm, I don't feel so good.
Oh no. The other Basm also turned into a weird dust cloud. What's the over-under on you eventually having a boss fight?
I don't know, that'd be cool though.
I'm just curious if it's gonna be one of those things that's like narratively resolved, or if it's going to be no have a boss fight. You know? I feel like it could still tip either way.
Should return to the bureau.
He's like, I feel like it would be more appropriate to just have a narrative resolution.
Someone killed the treasurer! God grants me! We will find you!
That would also be funny.
Oh hey, the guards are back.
Yeah. Ah, come on. I want to run away, not fight. I run.
I was gonna mention, you mentioned the thing where that your focus skill ability originally had like turning into sand.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice while you were doing your smoke bomb assassinations that you had like this weird golden effect on you a lot of the stabbings.
So what that is, that's the last known location bit. Because it's popping up behind me as I'm running away. I don't know if you're noticing that.
Alright. Yeah. Well, that's kind of why I was curious, because I just saw it happen again. That makes sense. Okay.
Oh. Two people.
Basim, how did you fare?
The streets are alive with talk about the auction.
Rumors spread quickly. It was this woman, Ning.
A woman holding the reins. She must have angered many.
Angered and enthralled, in equal parts. It is no wonder she kept her identity hushed.
Now the upper echelons of affluent louts are soiling their silk robes, wondering if they are next.
The Order will not stop here. If they have reached the east, then there is no telling how far they will spread. Did you see it? The Jenny?
It is gone now. It is gone.
Rest while you can. Our work is not done yet.
I might have to stab that man if he talks about Ginnies anymore. Yay!
Oh, I need to look this up.
Like there's some brainginess happening again, but I'm just...
Okay, I thought so. I've never seen The Expanse, but
yeah,
I was
no,
positive I recognized. I was positive I recognized that lady from somewhere, and I have never seen The Expanse. So I looked it up, and she's one of the characters from Arcane. And I was like, okay, that's what it is.
Oh,
I don't do that voice.
She's in a bunch of things. She's in,
Yeah. But that's like what I explicitly was like, I know that voice.
I think she was in the Netflix Punisher show.
Oh, I also, like, barely watched that because it was garbage. So.
I mean, same. I watched, like, 2 episodes of that. But she was in those first 2 episodes, so...
Okay, I don't remember her from that.
I don't know how long this is going to be, but I did say I kind of wanted to try and do this weird DLC order mission. So we're gonna try and see if we can do that.
Peace, friend.
All right, I will.
Welcome.
Because it is getting close to that.
Have you any new tools for me?
Makes sense.
But
take a look.
Enjoy the assassinating.
Is that it?
Your skills could surely aid me.
Be my guest.
90 and I have 88.
No.
That's very unfortunate.
My thanks for your aid.
Goodbye.
Before we run off. Conveniently, it's just on the way. Like, I want to stop by a trader and sell some of the stuff I stole from the bazaar and maybe buy 2 components.
تلك المشكلة عن
المساعدة في التعامل مع الإغريقيين. لم يكن الأمير هناك شخصا.
ستواجه صعوبة في على الحديث عن النظرية على الإطلاق.
My tail flaps there is just going in the breeze.
Greetings.
Well met.
May I see your wares?
Here is what's in stock.
Oh, everything.
These are always handy. Thank you. Got what you needed.
I have to go.
Farewell then.
صاحب الخبر نظريات علم الحيل للتسويق المراد إعداده.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Yesterday. There needs to be balance in the market. Any respectable merchant knows that.
That lady's facial animations.
Murjana, daughter of Ali Baba?
Who asks?
Whoa!
Call me Basim. We received your letter.
That lady vanished.
Ah.
Talk about a hidden one.
Yes. Well, if I waited any longer, camels would have sprouted wings on their humps. We can skip the prattle. Come, time is running, and so shall we.
Wait, where are we going?
To find my father.
Lead the way.
I prepared the horses.
How did you find us?
One hears many things in Baghdad, especially when your father knows every trader in the city.
Ali Baba. In your letter, you mentioned he was in danger.
Without a doubt. Have you heard of the 40 thieves?
I hear they ain't never had
notorious
friends like
bandit,
these.
Led by the king of thieves. Legend says he wields a flaming sword. The boys I grew up with would not stop talking about him. I thought it a legend, a tale told to children.
My father has been involved with them. For thieves, they are surprisingly skilled at trading.
Real quick, while we're... what do I want to get? What do I want to upgrade Enkidu? I want more. One more tool set and start down the Enkidu.
Your father was meeting them on their territory.
A terrible idea. I have told him 1,000 times not to deal with the likes of thieves. But my words are the wind. Now look where we are. Me working with hidden ones to make sure he is safe.
You must love your father if you hired a hidden one to play guard.
We travel together. And I am the protector of his caravans. I have responsibility for his well-being. And a daughter worries. These thieves are not to be taken lightly. You are my reserve should I need aid. The plan is simple. We keep watch from afar, and should anything happen, follow my lead.
Ostrich.
We're near.
Oh, that's a sad horse.
Oh no! Tufaha! My father's horse! La'anakum Allah! I'm going to tear their limbs for rats!
Wait, Murjana. We do not know what transpired yet.
Over here, Basim!
What is happening with the lighting? That was a little weird.
I do not see my father. There. We need to get down there now.
What happened to watching from afar?
The time for watching is over. My father's life is at stake. I'm going.
No, wait.
You're not one to waste time. I like that.
Never deal with
What?
Can't get both of them. And lost. Your clothes are freaking out too. Physics are hard.
Morjana.
Yes, I'm here. No!
أدعو الله أن يدخله الجنة.
Thank you.
I do not believe that this is the last of the thieves. There must be more. We must go.
Yes. My father is to be buried and remembered the way it should be. Meet me at my home near the bazaar. I'll make payment for your services there.
What is a door doing in a place like this? It will not budge.
Okay. I was gonna say, this seems short. Definitely. Still in the restricted area, which
Keep at it. This estate could hold 100 horses and camels. I never knew dealing with thieves could be so lucrative.
اللهم اغفر له وارحمه واعف عنه.
You are a good daughter.
I was not the child he expected. I wanted to see the world, heed the call of the chase. Steel meeting steel, hearts into battle. For him, and someone who enjoyed the simple, diplomatic life would be a better fit. Despite that, he loved me all the same. The only time we disagreed was due to his dealings with the 40 thieves.
It can be difficult to resist the lure of coin, especially when you are accustomed to a certain way of life.
I thought that as well. But that was not the only reason. Look. I found drawings and notes among his belongings. They speak of a wondrous cave full of coin and jewels.
A big door,
he wrote
maybe?
about fulfilling my desire to see the world. Somehow, the 40 thieves were the key to this cave. There is still so much I did not know about my father. I could have helped him or figured out a plan.
Sometimes we keep secrets, especially from the ones we love most.
The mark of the thieves. They still live.
This means you have been targeted. Now they know where you are, and more will come until you lie still.
Is taking my father's life not enough?
We shook them
Clearly
up.
not.
If we mark the other houses, I can intercept the thieves before more lives are lost.
I cannot let them touch my father's body.
I will go. Would not want to endanger innocents. Marking a few empty houses will throw them off. One here. Two. One more mark. I should hurry. The thieves could appear at any moment. Last one. This should confuse them. Now to wait somewhere above. The thieves should be here soon.
Right.
Hey, you! Hold a moment. Damn you!
Stuff these people.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it's working out.
Get over here and help me! Stay back!
I hope Murjana is safe.
Hey, drop your sword!
Back just a moment too soon. Thank you. They danced well and took the wind out of me.
Your injuries are grave.
We have bigger concerns. I overheard them before they found me. The King of Thieves was the one who ordered my father's execution, and now mine.
That's
what
unfortunate.
Does he want with you?
He knows I have knowledge about this cave of theirs. After killing my father, I am just a loose end. He also knows he will not have a moment's peace with me alive. Neither will I, as long as he lives. My father's blood is on my neck.
Then we must hunt him first.
No. I will not ask you for more. I have yet to pay you for your services.
I am not fond of leaving a task unfinished. We can talk payment after this is over.
I will go with you.
No. Let me go on ahead. Lay your father to rest, then look for me.
Wait. I found this amongst my father's things.
Okay.
Iftah Yasimsim.
A watchword. It could be a key to what my father wanted to find.
But if I say that to the door, it'll open.
The cave. Thank you, Hidden One. I will meet you there.
Time to end your reign, King of Thieves. I will find... Time to end your reign, King of Thieves. I will find you.
Look at that ostrich go! I think they mocapped that ostrich.
Back to where it all began.
Oh!
There we go.
Now a door. It cannot be hard to find.
Perhaps this massive door that we already interacted with.
Iftah ya Simsim. That worked. Even the Banu Musa would be impressed. Now to find the King of Thieves.
That would be weird if the Raincoat Killer was here. 9th century Baghdad. Oh, I sent that man through a table. Quite literally.
If only the king would let us take a few swings. You wish. And... Oh, hold on. I'll play you when I find you. Wait, what?
Who is this now? Did Ali Baba's daughter send a loyal pup instead? What a waste of breath!
Smirch the name of kings and thieves. Stamp.
Well,
I will kill you! No!
Fight smarter.
yay!
I'm sorry, I took longer. He is...
Gone.
It was all just smoke and mirrors. Clever tricks, illusions. He had us all fooled.
Not for long.
The blood has been paid. I thought I would feel lighter. Here, pay me
My
for your
clothes
services.
certainly feel lighter though, because the physics just freak out.
What will you do now?
I will join a caravan to Samarkand. When my father was alive, we saw many cities and partook in the joys life had to offer. Now he's dead. I have nothing to stay for.
Your father's wish for you came true in the end.
That it did. But not at a cost I desired. But I will go this road alone, and meet my father when it ends.
I wish you well, Murjana. I hope we find each other again someday.
You will find me, but I doubt I could find you, man of the shadow. Wada'an, hidden one.
Goodbye, Morjana. May Allah light your path.
Alright, so that's the end of this DLC bit. Okay. On that funny internet note, I think by the time you see me again tomorrow, I will probably earned the tools, selected the tool, and then done all that good stuff. Got that one chest I couldn't get. Now there's only one collectible that I think I have to beat. But that is a problem for tomorrow. Join us then for probably more Assassin's Creed Mirage. No. Next time is not the Animussy. I will not. Next time we will speak to Fulad at the Shirkia house. Pronouncing that correctly, who can say? I can say, probably not. Anyway. Good night, everybody.